Hi, welcome to whatever the heck that I'm calling this latest channel update. I thought I knew. I think I do Diary of a Fox. Diary of a Reborn Fox, which is it's a catchy title, I think. It's decent. But not what well, it doesn't fit what I was going to be doing because I just changed it. Welcome to ADHD. I'm Casey Rosa, in case you didn't happen to look down. It's okay. A lot of people don't. Well, actually, most people don't look up, technically speaking. But, I mean, reading is not the favorite pastime of most people who are going to be watching YouTube videos. That's fair. My goal is, at this point, to keep you listening to whatever the heck that I'm going to be doing here. I know what I'm going to be doing, but I need to at least ramble about slightly something in the intro that isn't exactly what I'm going to be talking about, because then you all click off and, well, it's just an entire thing. Anyway, I have recently figured out that PC no so happy. At least that's how I take trying to play a game, not even really getting into a match, and then it crashing in the test range. MechWarrior Online, by the way. Which it did just fine with before, and decided, actually, no, I'm kind of over it. Cringe. Do something else. So I will. Except maybe Hellish Court, if I pick that up, because that doesn't have very stringent? Doesn't have very high requirements for running the game, which means that I can stream the game. Which is good, because I seem to do better when playing games than I do when not. I need something in front of me to distract my poor ADHD-addled mind. Otherwise, I just feel very lost, and then the content feels sort of empty. And it's always the thing with content. It's like, what is content? Because I came to the realization I don't actually watch anyone who's not doing games. Everything that I have on my personal YouTube, as far as what I watch, is people playing games. Sometimes it's the people who play games talking about stuff that isn't games or is games, but it's all game related. Because here I am like, alright, I'm going to be doing just chatting content. I don't know what's good in just chatting content. Awesome. Fantastic, with the exception of Freaks videos. But those are all about League of Legends, so does that count? Or does that still count as game content? I don't know. Content is a really nebulous term, that what will succeed versus what doesn't. I mean, some people have an idea, I guess, because they just manage to pop off and they know exactly what they're doing and how to do it. I think it mostly comes down to having a clear idea of what you want to do and executing on it, which is great if you can pick one thing that you want to do and execute on it, but if you, I don't know, have ADHD and at least a little bit of autism, and don't really jive with the whole one topic thing, then it can get sort of muddled. And that's where I've been, trying to figure that out for over 7 months, even while playing games. I figured out a lot of games that I didn't like streaming, and I didn't consistently make YouTube content, so yeah. Hilariously, the Valorant shorts did decent. Maybe I'll toss up a couple of those every now and then, but who knows? What I did figure out is that trying to play Valorant every day to get shorts feels horrible. Yeah. My brain. I need to do something that has some sort of stakes, right? I need to have a purpose for what I'm doing. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I play League of Legends most of the time as my... I don't want to call it a comfort game, because comfort game is not how I describe League of Legends in any way, shape, or form. But it is what I play the most of, but it's also kind of tricky to record, especially in short format, because where you're looking on the screen is not always the center of the screen. And it moves, which is probably something you can fix with editing, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't really know how to solve that issue. At least in Valorant, it's always the center of the screen. That's pretty clear. But yeah, so me currently struggle figuring out what the hell that sentence was. Current struggle is figuring out what I want to do content-wise. Did have a couple ideas. I thought maybe I could do reading gaming subreddits or something, and just looking stuff up on there, which is a thing I probably will do, because variety. Just do variety streaming, but without the gameplay, which is literally just different topics every single video. Maybe a couple of different topics per video. Maybe. Not sure. I also thought that I could watch videos related to gaming as well. Maybe updates to the game I'm interested in or whatever. Don't know. Like I said before, Hellish Court is maybe a game that I can actually put gameplay video up of. Because it does have a ranked. I like swordplay. It's fun. It could at least work for a little bit. I don't know how long, but something. And last main idea, I guess, that I really came up with is just topics that I enjoy that aren't gaming, which is my channel kind of sort of revolves around gaming, and my life kind of revolves around gaming. Therefore, I will inevitably be doing like 90% of stuff around that. I also like mythology. I mean, pirates are cool. Olden day pirates, you know, that sort of thing. Puzzles are fun. I don't think me doing a crossword would be the most riveting content, but it could be content. Technically, it fits the term of content, which is me doing something. I don't know. It all kind of comes back around to me being the content, doesn't it? I am the common denominator. But VTubing is really just a medium, so it's about finding what I want to do and what I'm passionate about doing, and then delivering on that. Topic. Execute. I know. Very complicated. It's deceptively simple. And that it's not really that simple, but it's not really that complicated either. And where I keep struggling is overcomplicating things. So let's just not do that, yeah? Well, that was easy. 11 minutes. I was like, oh, how am I gonna get these below an hour long? I now have no clue what the hell I was rambling about for an hour. It definitely wouldn't have worked for a video, surely. I thought that I'm doing like ASMR style videos where I'm just talking, but even if I did an ASMR style video, the same style of ASMR artist does, I think he still does videos, I would need a topic. Something to be a focus, right? And that is all of what it comes down to. I need something to focus on in each video. I also want to do shorts because, I mean, they're bite-sized. Even if you do 3-minute short, it's still, I mean, this is a 12-minute long recording. I could probably get a 2.5-3-minute short out of a 5-minute recording. But the trick with that is that I have to be more structured. And then it's finding what a good flow is for that, where I don't feel like I'm just regurgitating information in a stilted manner, but I also am not rambling on too long. Again, the idea that keeps coming to mind is just pick a topic and talk about it. Would that really do well? I don't know. Obviously, I have no clue it's gonna do well. I have not done anything in terms of success and content except the, like, 2 Valorant shorts. Those are kinda hard to consistently get. Unless you're playing the game all the time, and I'm past playing Valorant all the time. But, yeah. It also kind of sucks, because, like, I don't have a lot of friends. I'm not surprised. It's the VTuber. Not openly the most social person. Whether that's me being awkward, ADHD, or autism, I don't know. But some combination of that has led to me not really being the most outgoing at reaching out to people. And the person who I played a lot of games with for the past, like, 15 years hasn't been on a lot, because he's been getting a new job and I forget what exactly, something tech related. There's been a lot of League of Legends. I feel like nominally it'd be a League of Legends and Battletech / probably not Warhammer, but maybe also Warhammer, but also then there's just me wanting to be contradictory and be like, no, this is like more mainstream thing, I don't want to do that. Sort of thing, because now everyone's doing it. I don't know. I find that I thrive better in shadows. I do have a little bit of light, right? You know, I keep a bit of it with me. I don't know, read by or something. Lead out wayward lost souls who wander in. And yeah, I normally thought about calling you as wanderers. Because let's be clear, if you find my channel at this point, you are just wandering YouTube. It's not a bad thing, right? Wandering is how you'll find a lot of great things in life. Be the wandering fox. And that's how I'll figure out what I want to do. Same as everyone else. I mean, I guess stick around, you'll see how it goes. If you liked, if you want to see more of this sort of thing, subscribe, because otherwise you'll probably never see me again. Let's be honest. I'm also curious if the subscribe button is gonna light up down there, or the like button. I think that also lights up. It's a little, like, rainbow ring around it. It looks really cool. But it also means that YouTube is listening. Just saying. Food for thought. A dastardly AI. Yes. But yeah, 16, 17-minute recording. I think that'll do for me. I'm Casey Rosa. Tagline pending, I suppose. Catchphrase pending. Although it's kind of stay awesome. Because you guys are awesome, especially if you stuck around for this long. And I will see you guys in the next one, whatever it is. Later.